Ya, udah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Action. Hi Zidan, where have you been? I haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, I have read the book for my college assignment.
Oh, for your class assignment. So, is it like a fiction book or like a non-fiction book?
Oh, it's a fiction book.
Oh, a fiction book.
Yeah,
Is it like a physical book or like an online book?
it's online book.
An online book. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So, by the way, what was the book that you read?
I read Robin Hood's book by Louis Austin.
Uh, read it before, but I've never read it. So that's cool. Um, how long is it? Is it long?
No, it's uh 37 page.
37 page. Do
Mm,
you read it on one sitting or what?
yeah, yes, I read in one sitting.
Okay, because only 37 page, right?
Yeah.
So I'm quite interested on the book. Can you like told me the story of it, like the summary of it?
Okay. I'll tell you the summary of this book. Mm, the main character is Robin Hood, right? And
Mm-hmm.
Robin Hood was noble child, and his all of his family had died.
Oh my
And
god.
yeah, and in this book, it's told that Robin Hood was highly skilled archer and swordsman.
Mm.
Mm. And one day, uh, he heard some story from villagers about the greedy sheriff and Prince John, who
Mhm.
commit corruption and crimes to villagers and
Mm.
women. And
Okay.
then after that, he began to launch a rebellion against the sheriff and Prince John with his friend.
Mm.
Uh,
Mm. His
friend
friends.
Little John, Friar
Mm-hmm.
Tuck, Will Scarlet,
Mm-hmm.
and then Lady Marian.
Oh, Lady Mary.
So,
Okay, okay.
yeah. And
What happened
then
next?
after they rebelled, finally they succeeded to make Prince John and Sheriff free. And
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, mm, King Richard has come back from his war.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And by the way, King Richard is a good king.
Oh, he's a
Okay.
good king. Okay, okay.
And then uh, uh, Robin Hood and his friend they lived happily, but 2 years later, King Richard died,
Oh my
and
god.
yeah, and it made Prince John and Sheriff
Mm-hmm.
wanted to kill Robin Hood again. And
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the story, Robin Hood died because he fought with Sheriff and Sheriff's men alone. He fought alone.
He died?
Yeah.
Oh, poor Robin Hood. That was quite interesting. So, what was your favorite part of the book?
Mm, I think when Robin Hood go into forest alone to find to find to find new adventure,
Mm-hmm.
and at river he met with a big man
And
and they were fighting and Robin Hood fell off into water
Mm-hmm.
and the big man said that that he wanted to meet with Robin Hood, but he didn't know that he
He
was
didn't
fighting
know.
Robin Hood. Yeah,
He didn't know.
funny. And you know that the big man, it will be Robin Hood's friend, but
Okay.
the name of big man is Little John. Yeah,
With a what?
Little John, Little John.
Okay, okay. Okay. And what was your least favorite part?
Mm, I think uh, at the last part because Robin Hood died. I don't like it.
Oh,
Why Robin Hood died? Robin Hood is the
it's
main
a main
character.
character.
Yeah.
Why did he die? Okay. Oh my god. And then
Can you repeat? Oh, wait. Your voice is. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can hear you. Hmm. Can you hear me? No. Uh, okay. Okay. I'm waiting for you. Good.
hello?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me, Ryan?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Nice. Uh what did I say? Okay. So uh do you did you race to the end or was it more of a slow burn?
I think it's not a slow burn.
Oh, it's not a slow burn. All right.
Yeah.
And then okay, which scene that has stuck with you the most?
Hmm. I think it's same like my favorite part because yeah, I think it's
What is
funny.
that?
And, yeah.
Assist. Okay. Uh, which character did you relate to or like sympathize with the most?
Mm, I think I don't have it.
Oh, you don't have it. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Would you want to read another book by this author?
Yes, of course. I will read another book by Liz Austin.
Mm-hmm. So,
Yeah.
and then, do you like? Uh, what do you think the author intended for the reader in writing the story?
Okay, I think mm, as a human, we have to help each other for those who are weaker. Yeah,
Like, of course,
yeah,
of course,
of
of
course.
course, you have to help each other.
Yeah,
It's a basic human decency.
yeah.
And then, so it was like also the moral lesson of the story, right?
Mm-hmm. I think it's them like author intended.
Okay, okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay. And then, do you like, would you ever consider rereading this book?
mm, I never want to read it again.
Why? Why?
Yeah, yeah, because I don't like reading. Yeah,
Mood.
just
Okay, I
simple.
don't like it.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't like it. Don't like reading. Okay. Are there like lingering question from the book that you are still thinking about?
Mm, yeah. Uh, I still thinking about why the main character died. Just
What?
why?
The main character that.
Not good.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And also, which character that you like the best, and also which character that you like the least?
Can you repeat? Can you
Which
repeat
char-
the question?
okay, which character that you like the best, and which character that you like the least?
Oh, okay. Mm, of course, I like Robin Hood because
Okay.
uh, yeah, because he helped uh, other people who need it,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't like Sheriff, of course, because
Why?
um, because he was corruption and crime to pleasure.
Okay. Well, the antagonist. Okay, you hate the antagonist. I see. I see. And then, how? What was your opinion of the book?
Mm, uh, in my opinion, I like this book because it is my first time I read about Robin Hood, and I
Okay.
never watched Robin Hood's movie. So it is my first time. I read. I know about the story about Robin Hood. So I'm so excited when I read it.
Mm,
Mm.
he's excited. Okay, okay. And then you say that there's a movie. So this book have a movie adaptation?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's have. Do you know what the difference between them?
Mm. Mm, uh, when I distinguish between the book and the movie,
Mm,
mm, there are a little bit different. Like
okay.
in the movie, Prince John is Robin Hood's friend, but in this book, he is enemy. And then
Mm.
in the movie, uh, there is a rumor that Robin Hood uh, died when when he when he when he was war. When war.
Oh, when he was in the war, he died.
Right,
But
war.
in the book, it's
In the
different.
book,
He
there is
died.
not. Yeah, there's no rumor about that.
Okay.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I see. I
hmm.
see. That's
Okay. How about you? what are you doing in this?
And this week I also read for the assignment.
Hmm. Is it for your assignment or just you want to read?
Yeah, it's actually both. It's for assignment. I also want to read the book.
Oh, okay. Okay. And uh, what book do you read?
It called A Bad Case of Stripe by David Shannon,
Hmm. Oh,
and it's a children book, so it's a fiction book.
oh, okay. Is it physical book or an online book?
It's an online book. I find it online.
Okay. Uh, how long is it?
Uh, it's not quite long. It's only like 11 pages
No.
without the picture.
Okay, okay. Can you tell me about the summary of the book? Because I want to
Mm,
know.
Okay,
Mhm.
so this book called A Bad Case of Stripe, and the main character was Camilla. And Camilla cares very much about what her classmates think of her, to the point that she pretends that she doesn't like one of her favorite foods, which is lima beans, because the other kids in her school hate lima beans. And then
Oh,
on the first day of school, as Camilla struggled to find just the right outfit, she suddenly developed a bad case of stripes, and then her entire body is covered with a very bright stripes. And then when
oh,
she goes to school, Camilla's body keep changing. Like during the Pledge of Alliance, her skin developed red and also like white, blue, and also stars and
oh,
stripes. And then
wow.
when the other kids yell polka dot, her
Mm-hmm.
skin breaks out into a polka dots. And then when Camilla goes home, many doctors come to see her, but like none of them are able to solve her problem. Her skin
Oh,
and body keep turning into whatever the people in the room happen to be talking about. And then eventually, uh, a wise woman offers Camilla some lima beans, the thing that she pretends to hate because other people in her school, hates them. Uh, when and then when Camilla finally eats the lima bean, she returns back to normal. And then when she goes back
oh,
to school, some kids tease Camilla for openly eating the lima beans, but she doesn't care
mm, oh, right.
like that.
Okay. I think that is interesting book. Yeah. Hmm. And what was your favorite part of the book?
Okay, my favorite part of the book, I'm gonna say is when Camilla goes back to school and then
Mm.
only eating the lima beans and doesn't care about what the other kids were saying, and like she's not insecure about it anymore, something
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
Okay. And how about your least favorite part?
My least favorite part. My least favorite part is when the other kids tease Camilla and then shout polka dot and something like that.
Mm. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Mm. Did you rest to the end, or was it more of a slow burn?
It's not a slow burn. It's not a slow burn.
Mm. Okay. And which scene has stuck with you the most?
Scene that stuck with me the most. Wait. Let me think for one moment. Is when is when Camilla's body uh basically change physically
Mm-hmm.
change and turning into whatever the people in the room happen to be talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that part.
Mm. And what did you thinking of the writing? Are there any standout sentence?
Okay. I don't quite remember, but like the writing of the book, it's simple. Like it's not too complicated because it is a children book, so it's suitable for the kids to read it. It's
Mm.
not too complicated, so it's good.
Uh, and did you reread any passages? If so, which ones?
I do reread some passages, but I don't quite remember it. It's it's a few days ago, so I don't quite remember it. But I do reread some passage.
Okay. Hmm. And which character did you relate to or empathize with the most?
Okay, the character that I relate to, Camilla. Okay, like Camilla, she was kind of insecure and like thinks a lot about what other people think. So I kind of relate to that.
Okay. Okay. And then, would you want to read another book by this author?
Of course, I do want to read the story about another book from this author, but like I don't know other books that
Okay.
David Shannon is write. So I think I'm gonna search for it later.
Okay. Yeah. And is this book overrated or underrated?
Okay, so when I was searching for this book, the rating of this book it's quite high, so it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not underrated, but like on the other side, uh, not many people know, not many people on school know about this book, so it's not it's not overrated either. So it's like in between 50-50.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And would you ever consider rereading it? Rereading it?
I do. I do consider to reread that. But like not now. I'm not in the mood to read it. Another time maybe. But I
Okay.
do want to reread that.
Okay. Mm, and are there lingering question from the book you are still thinking about?
Mm, not quite. I don't think so. Because it's like a fictional book, so
Mm,
I don't have it. I don't.
okay, okay. And which character did you like best, and which did you like least?
The character that I like the best
Mm-hmm.
is the main character, Camilla.
Oh,
I like the fact that uh, at the end, what was that? She doesn't care about what other people think.
yeah.
I really like that. And the characters that I hate are probably the kids
Mm-hmm.
that that tease Camilla at
uh,
school.
okay. And what are your thoughts on the book's structure? Did it serve the story well?
It did serve the story well. It did. It's a nice book. The structure, I don't know. The structure was nice, I guess. It's
Hmm.
nice. It's good.
Okay.
It's not quite complicated.
Yeah. And what do you think the author intended for the reader in writing the story?
Okay, so I think the author want the reader to learn to be uh yourself, like themselves, and being comfortable in their own skin, like literally, and not worrying about what everyone else was thinking of you
Yeah,
with.
good. And then, do you think there is a moral lesson in the story?
Of course, I mean, of course. Just like I said, it's like learning to be yourself and being comfortable in your skin. And also,
Okay.
these stories raise the question whether or not it is important to care about what people think, as well as the consequences of such worrying are. And then, this book also deals with the issue of identity, and then we can in the story, uh Camilla's body is trying to please everybody she
Mm,
meets, and then this making her a victim to the power of suggestion. And then in this way, the function of identity is race. It's like, is it something that one defined for oneself, or is it something that is defined by other,
okay.
like that? And then the thing that I like is uh about this book is that the lesson is uh our acceptance for ourselves and positivity self-image,
Mm,
and then also uh accept, accepting the differences of
mm,
oneself, something
okay.
like that.
Okay. And what was your opinion of the book? Do you like or not?
Okay, I really like the book. I do really like it, especially a book like this where the issue that it is addressing don't have to be uncovered or like drown out or like message, because the meaning of a bad case of stripe is right there in the opening of the lines. And then for a child that is struggling with being themselves in the midst of society
Yeah.
where fitting in is the treasure goal, this book is a perfection. So
No.
I really like this book.
Okay. I think I'm interested in that book. Yeah. And I think this conversation is quite interesting. Maybe we can continue this conversation next time because I have something to do right now. And
Mm,
yeah, and don't forget to send me the file of the book. Okay.
okay, sure. I'll send it
Yeah.
right after this. Thank you for your
Okay.
time, by the way.
Thank you. Mm, have a great day.
You too,
Yeah.
Zidan. Have a great day.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, bye. See you. See you.
Thank you.
See you. Bye.